Hey everybody, Michael Binger from the Eastern Outdoorsman. Made it out of the wilderness on our hunt, and a little contrary to plan, I ended up back to the farm here to hunt this morning. And I got up in one of my favorite stands here. Not even sure what time it is. It's probably not even 8:30. I really wanted to get some meat out of this trip because I have the time off this week to take care of it, and so I figured since I was back here, I was going to try and fill a doe tag this morning if I had the opportunity. And early on here, I got in here a little later than I wanted to this morning, probably about 15-20 minutes later than I wanted to. It was starting to get a little light. I bumped a couple deer out on the way in. I had a flock of turkeys come off the roost right up here on the hill behind me, and they worked their way down here. And then I had 2 does and a fawn worked their way out here when the turkeys were around me, and they were milling around, and I watched them for a while, and I decided if I got a shot at the big doe, I was gonna take the opportunity. After a while, she kind of suspected that something was amiss up in this tree and something was watching her, and started coming in closer and closer to investigate, and finally circled around to this side of me and might have caught the wind a little bit, and then she spooked and hopped over and gave me a nice broadside shot, standing right through there, and I had to kind of made me take it. You can see this little branch right in front of here in the center of the camera. I shot her out in that gap. It was only about 20 yards. But there's a little twig out there you probably can't see in the camera that I did not see when I took my shot. But I did see it wiggling after I took my shot, and I hit the deer solid. But I know I hit her a little high and a little back. I think I caught a little deflection there. I had a solid hold. I had a solid pull. Felt like a really good shot, and then I saw the arrow hit higher and back further than I wanted it to, obviously, but I didn't get it in the guts. But I'm going to give her a little time to lay down. I saw him go out of view over there. All 3 of them ran off that way. And hopefully she's down right over there, about 150 yards. I'm going to get down out of here and go check for blood and mark where the deer was standing, so I know exactly where the deer was standing. All right, check back in. All right, so far so good. I've got a great blood trail the whole way from where she was standing when I hit her. I know I had some rain moving in this morning, so I want to get after this a little quicker than I normally would, because although I don't think I'm going to have to follow very far here, just in case something goes awry, I don't want the blood trail to get washed away with the rain here. But I think we got some meat to take care of this week. Just gonna have to follow this trail out. And it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful morning to be in the woods harvesting some meat. We're still following our blood trail. About 30 or 40 yards past where the deer went out of view after I hit her. And heading back downhill now. Let's see where she ran. Still got blood there. There she is. All right. Archery Deer of the Year #1. And fresh backstrap. She's fatty. Oh man. I know I left the camera rolling, but I don't know. I don't know if I possess the right words to express the feelings that are coursing through my body right now. I love these animals. I love watching them. I love watching them interact with each other and just live their lives and appreciate just their natural beauty. And they live out in this every day. They're born in this. They live in this. They die in this, whether it's by my hand or by starvation or by getting injured and then being taken down by predators or falling on the ice and breaking a leg and getting hit by a car. Everything lives and everything dies. But the death of this creature here will continue to give me life and my family life, my children life, and a healthy life. Within this beautiful creature is some of the healthiest sustenance on the planet, and there's only one way to get it. It's to come out here like this and get it yourself. And I take great pride in my ability to be able to do that and to be able to be a provider in that sense. But I feel great sadness every time I take the life of one of these creatures.